Let's lighten things up and continue to follow the sun here on Morning Live and make happy happen with McDonald. One of our reporters, Vanessa Poonah, is in Camps Bay in the Western Cape this morning to explore this very happy place. I'm happy for you, little jealous, but happy for you, Vanessa. I know it's your stomping ground, that's where you live, but wow, talk to us. What are you doing there?
Leanne, good morning to you. And you should indeed be jealous, of course. Camps Bay is one of the most affluent areas and suburbs in Cape Town. And Camps Bay Beach, with its iconic palm tree-lined Victoria Road, is where we find ourselves. Just behind me, you'll see this is one of the most popular beaches in Cape Town, Leanne. And even though it's early yet and schools are not quite out, we are in for a bumper festive season. Just last week we spoke to the city authorities and they were saying that they're expecting record numbers of people flocking to Cape Town's beaches, and Camps Bay Beach is definitely one of those iconic beaches where we'll see hundreds if not thousands of people flocking to this beach. Of course, I've mentioned there that it's an iconic beach in Cape Town, and you'll see that the beach itself is adjacent to the very iconic 12 Apostles mountain range. I think my colleague Lucanio Mazansana will be showing you those visuals there. That, of course, is the 12 Apostles and the trendy restaurants and bars that I have been mentioning to you, Leanne, of course, in the background here. But it's not just the beauty of Camps Bay, it's also the fact that this beach, Leanne, has over the past few years also garnered international recognition as being a blue flag beach. Now, the Blue Flag International program, of course, has strict criteria for beaches to be named Blue Flag. They include environmental awareness, eco-friendly, as well as a number of facilities for beaches, such as ablution facilities, water quality, and so on. And of course, this is the cold Atlantic Ocean. You'll know that we in Cape Town are spoilt because we have the best of both worlds. We've got the warm Indian current coming through along the False Bay coast, but at the moment we are on the Atlantic seaboard. So very cold waters behind me, usually around between 14 and 19 degrees. And you'd think, Leanne, that it would be too early and not quite sunny enough. But let me tell you, to my right-hand side, I see people already taking a cold plunge in these waters. And of course, with beach going comes the concept of beach safety. And this morning I have joined with me someone who is, I suppose, no stranger to beaches, Dr. Mziwoxolo Mayedwa. He is the Drowning Prevention Director for Life Saving SA, but also, Leanne, very importantly, he is a lifeguard by training, so he would know all about what happens on beaches around Cape Town's coastline this time of year. Doctor, very warm good morning to you. Of course, let us start with beach safety, because we know that Camps Bay is one of the most popular beaches around Cape Town. We also know that this beach is one of those of blue flag beaches, which means that during the summer months, your lifeguards are on duty at Cape Town's beaches. What is your experience as a former lifeguard? What do you see when people flock to some of these popular tourist destinations?
Thank you for having me. Well, when it comes to life saving or having lifeguards, their main role is to make sure that they protect the bathers. They provide a number of preventative measures so that if ever a bather is in trouble, then they can always make sure that they take that person out of trouble. But of course, we have seen so many issues that actually happen as far as drowning prevention and water safety is concerned. Hence, we always urge the members of the public to make sure that you go to all the beaches that are patrolled by lifeguards. If you are not doing so, you'll be putting your life at risk, because we are having these lifeguards so that to protect you and to make sure that you are actually swimming where you're supposed to swimming. And most importantly, again, within life saving, we make sure that our lifeguards are providing what we call preventative measures, where they will make sure they will come into the ocean and scan the environment and put those red and yellow flags, which is a designated area that is very much safe for you to swim. That is why then we prevent drowning. And again, of course, there are also so many things that we have also seen where we are having a high number of people that are actually drowning. In most of those people, they are drowning in the areas where are not patrolled by lifeguards. For instance, in South Africa, we have just over 1,500 people that are actually drowning on an annual basis. And sadly, most of the time, that is always young people, or as well as those who are under the age of 5 years. Most cases, those who are under the age of 5 years is children who are not supervised by their parents or their guidance. That is why we also emphasize the importance of having a lifeguard at the beach is not enough, but you as a parent must also make sure that you take those preventative measures, making sure that your children are always around your arm's reach. We also have an issue of young adults that are also the other cause of drowning is due to the influence of alcohol. Again, we're calling upon people that do not come to the ocean or in the beach while you are actually under the influence of alcohol.
Doctor, thank you so much. Of course, that's the drowning prevention. But of course, the day out at Camps Bay Beach is always a day to be enjoyed.
Yes, definitely. It's a day to enjoy. This is a very wonderful beach. And this is one of the most busiest beaches that you can ever find within the Cape Town hemisphere. So this is a very wonderful place to be.
Dr. Mayedwa, thank you so much for your time this morning. Of course, there, Leanne, just some advice to beachgoers, especially those coming out to Cape Town's beaches as they follow the sun this festive season, to keep safe on the beaches. And of course, we'll be coming to you a little later on for more from this iconic beach here in Cape Town.
Oh, Vanessa, I can smell the sea behind you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Look forward to seeing what you got for us next.